So guys, my car was up for service, and it's actually not the date yet, because the last one was 41,000, supposed to be 51,000 mileage. I am now at 47. I am now at 47,000 mileage, and then I brought it in for service, and then also to reset the computer because this scary notification keep coming up. The cornering ability restricted. But the problem is, when this warning came up, my car drives the same. That means there are no cornering ability being restricted, but it pops up from time to time telling me that I can't corner the car while I'm cornering it well. And when this came up, I tested by going into sport or comfort. The car reacts accordingly. It's soft when it's in comfort and it's hard when it's in sport, so it's perfectly fine. And I also jack it up and check for leakages. There are no leaks, so we'll see what's wrong with that. Okay, sensors. Alright, so I actually serviced my car at 4,000 km before the intended mileage. Alright, 4,000 km. So after using the ester base oil in my Audi, I am extremely satisfied with it, because what I noticed is some guy asked me, "Hey Bobby, you keep high revving your car, you keep on doing it." Why I keep doing it recently, because it feels absolutely smooth, smoother than my previous oil. So I am very happy to always rev my car to high revs. And the best part is that after a hot weekend run, temperature just stays at 90 degrees. The whole engine feels smooth. It feels very eager to be abused. So I've decided to use them again this round. So it's the same one. Alright, full ester base, group 5 oil. And we use up 1 quart, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quarts. So per quart is actually 0.946 liter. So it's a quarter of a gallon. Alright? So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Use up 6 quarts for this. And put it this way, we have Group 4 base oil, Group 3 base oil, and Group 5 base oil. If Group 5 is very expensive, I mean if Chemlube is very expensive, then I would consider hard, because Group 4 is perfectly fine, right? But the thing is, if I can get a Group 5 base oil, which is ester base, a Group 5 engine oil, at the same price or maybe slightly cheaper, I mean that's why, because Chemlube sells them at an affordable price, then why not, right? If it doesn't cost a lot of difference with the standard Group 3 or 4 oil, then that's why I decided to stick with this. So far I am very satisfied with this. Now don't get me wrong, this doesn't mean the oil that you use, be it Group 4 or Group 3 oil, has any issues, okay? So I actually bought one more just in case. But normally, for us who always go for drives, we will keep 1 pack in the car. This is just in case, alright? Do keep 1 in your car just in case. Yeah. See, look at the date today. Last day of February, and that thing did not pop up. It's weird. Well, I guess that's just Beamer life. Now, I'm not sure why, but this thing keeps trembling. I don't know why. Oh, I haven't been noticing it last time. Oh, this GoPro mount is... Anyway. Day 2 of this car changing to Chemlube, the Group 5 ester base oil. Like I said earlier on, what I noticed most significantly in my Audi is when the car revs to a high rev, it feels different from last time. At high revs, it feels creamier, feels smoother, feels less taxing for the engine. It feels as though there are a couple of hundred more RPMs to go, so that the car doesn't feel like it's really up here. You know, you don't have that feeling. So that's a very nice sensation, and I like it. I like it a lot. And it makes me more eager to see. Smooth. It makes me feel more eager to rev my car because it just sounds great. It feels great. It's not the lightest oil I've tried. You know, there are some oils that are, you know, 0 something, whatever, 5 or 10. Those extremely low viscosity oil, they give you a very light feeling, but this one has a good balance. It's not overly light, and it's creamy at the top end. That's what I like. Some, they feel very lightweight, but as you pull the revs up, right, there is this little metal sound that you just feel, you know, that feeling. Now I'm looking at the camera, it keeps shaking, so I don't know whether the footage will be good or bad, but nonetheless. The car's holding his gears. Sweet. Okay, I was at the sport setting just now, the transmission, so it's sweet. That. Okay. Sorry, traffic hour ways is different. So yeah, I'm gonna use it for a longer period, and at least I discovered something. I mean, the Audi, when I changed it to this Chemlube ester base Group 5 oil, if you guys don't know what I'm saying, what Group 5, Group 4, there is an older video that I can put the links in the description. You can go and check it out. Yeah, that is yeah. When I changed to that one in my Audi, I couldn't tell the immediate difference because the time my feeling was that, hey, changing an engine oil from one that has been used to one that is immediately new, of course will have a better feeling and all that. But this round, my car, I changed it like 4,000 km earlier than it should have been, because now all these cars, they are rated at 10,000 km between oil changes, but I prefer to do it 5,000-6,000 in between. Then yeah, so I changed my oil 5,000-6,000 km. Now some of you may be asking, oh, so is when you say Group 5 it's more tahan lasa, does it mean I can lengthen the period of time between oil changes? Technically you can. If you don't go to track, if you don't go ulu yaga, just normal usage, right? Just normally use your car, right? I tell you, a Group 5 oil, you can use your car up to 20-25,000 km or 30,000 km without the oil breaking down. It still works, right? It's just that I myself, I prefer to change it more often. You know, it's just like some people, they wear their t-shirt out for one morning breakfast session, then they come home, then they put their clothes into the washer. Not everybody does that. Some people like to retain their smell, so they will put their clothes, they will where they're closed for 1, 2, 3, 4 times before they send it for a wash. Alright, so yeah, just different style, different. Oh, if I take the wrong turn again. Alright, so oh, that's a beautiful 6 Series Grand Coupe in front of me. Yeah. Alright.